Once you've decided on the location of your wedding, another biggie is the dress. Some brides will find their dress in their first shop, and sometimes it can take months. But keep in mind, if you don't find your dress online or in a store, you can always have a custom gown made especially for you and bring your dream dress to life.
So the custom design process is very one-on-one. So you'll come in and we'll sit down and go over all of your ideas. What I'm passionate about is bringing your dreams to life. So it's not me just sitting here coming up with ideas out of my head. I'm gonna ask you questions about what you've been dreaming of. You can show me photos of what you like, what you don't like, and then right there I'll sketch something up. We'll look at fabrics, we'll look at laces, have a series of dress fittings, and then you walk down the aisle in your perfect gown that no one else will ever have because we've created it just for you. So I started this business actually in my basement. I was a young mom and I had 2 toddlers and I needed a way to be able to stay home with them and I couldn't afford daycare. I loved to sew. So I started sewing for people, anything and everything to make money, always specializing in the bridal and formal wear because that was my passion. So I did alterations for brides and their bridesmaids, and I told everybody that I could talk to that I loved making custom gowns. 3 years fast forward, I had outgrown my basement and I signed a lease on a 900 square foot little tiny studio. Started really advertising the fact that I did custom gowns, and at the time there was no one else in the area that did any design work at all. So demand just continued to grow and grow and grow. Within 3 years I had outgrown that facility, and now here 10 years later we have a beautiful studio with a full team of seamstresses, and we just absolutely love what we do. It usually takes about 6 months to a year for a custom gown. We can accommodate earlier dates if we need to, but just because of our production schedule, it's best if we can stay within those time frames. The most creative dress that I've designed, I think I'm actually working on it right now. So it's this beautiful ball gown. It has this hand embroidered bodice from some fabric that we found in India. And then it's got a waist to floor and train length ruffles just all the way down. The train extends about 8 feet behind her, and it's just layers and layers of lace and tulle. We even took some of the lace from her mother's or her grandmother's wedding gown and incorporated some of that into the dress too, so it's a little bit sentimental. Very creative with all of the layers and trying to figure out how all of those were going to flow to make a seamless, beautiful gown. We do custom gowns for all occasions. Wedding gowns is our specialization, but we do formal gowns and custom gowns, mothers, dresses, anything really that you need.
Gorgeous gowns. Sometimes the best way to get exactly what you want is to start from scratch and create your own one-of-a-kind masterpiece.